Real is real, but you forcing relationships. Like I said in one video about chemistry and crush, we try to marry between the two.
And with
keep it like that.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse my French. If he a one night, he's a one night.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it moving. Stop
keep it moving.
Night into chemistry. It does not mix.
Mm-hmm. That's powerful.
And no good sex.
Mm-hmm.
So now what you supposed to do now? Now you say, well, I thought this. No, that's what happens. He's a boy next door cuteness. She the girl next door cute. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
But we try to force something that's not meant to happen. That's why we go against the energy, vibrations, and frequency. And that's the reason why we bump our heads, because the energy doesn't match. You ever got up afterwards and be like, I could have stayed at home. It could have been good, but the chemistry wasn't there. Brother well endowed, baby girl got it going on, all that. You just like, felt it, but I just want to see. That's what happened when you trying to be nosy. I love it. I mean, it happened all the time.
Mm-hmm.
As my homegirl said, I should have got the polish and kept it moving, but we wanted more. We wanted more. We wanted our toes did too. Instead of got what he offered the first time, you know, to take it what it is. And I feel like we can become better once we start looking at signs. Women, I sad to say, please forgive me, but y'all have dropped the ball when it came to logical thinking. Y'all was my go-to. My mother, my grandmother was my go-to to get information from. Confirmation. As y'all would call it, my gut, my intuition. Connected to the logic thinking. Running over negative emotions.
Oh.
So we cloud our judgment, which we think is our intention or intuition, but it's not. You right now. You confused. Give me a proper understanding, because right now you in your feelings. So if I brought you my old lady to you and say, hey, you know, here's Keisha. Instead of you being a real friend to me, she might be good for me, but since we ain't connect like we supposed to, you in your bag about it.
Talk to us.
Instead of saying, you know what, you know, let me put my feelings aside. First, you brought a brother to me, even though we supposed to have been, you know, kicking or whatever, we didn't make it at work, but we are friends, and you bring me Leroy. Leroy, all he just wants is your cake. I'll be blocking. I can really truly tell you that a man really loves you. Same vice versa. My whole time I ask women, what is the problem that a woman that want to be a part of my circle or want to be my team or whatever the case might be? I said, if you see she got the best interest at heart, why is it a problem? You don't think nobody can love me just the way as you can? It messed women up. And so go back to what you said about, you know, you want it for self. You know, I'm possessive. You know what I'm saying? So again, what's the difference between a guy that's want to control and a woman being possessive? It could be better too. So even though he might not want her as a wife, but he still want her as a friend. But again, we don't want to share our time. But at the end of the day, our time is divided in 24 hours. You have to understand how to utilize that. Your expression is going to imprint on somebody in every walks of life. I'm saying God used you, but what happened? We try to pick how we want to be used. Motherfucker, you said you want to be used.
Okay.
There is no. My whole thing is you can be used, but not used and abused. It's a difference.
Yes, a huge difference.
We understand that concept, but we cannot tell someone, "Oh, well, no, I don't want to be used." Well, no. He went around the corner and passed go and collect $200 and gave you some fun at the same time. But he don't want to use me for sex. Amari, I said, well, you said you want to be used, correctly? You cipher on what you want to be used on. You use them for his service as well, but we don't want to take the responsibility. It's like it was good and I need him as well as he need me. Why is it not used as, hey, we helping each other out, we scratch each other back?
Yes. I agree.
I have to say we have to have a real conversation. Just say this is not what I would like, but no, you want all the candy and all the cake and ice cream, but you don't want him. You want him to play house with the cat. Work all the time like that. If this is who you want to be, well, this is who you want to kick with. You invest into this. You put time into this. But the problem is we don't want to work in the field. We want this cookie cutter type man or cookie cutter type woman, but they're not gonna come ready like a hot and ready. They're not.
No.
So back to I said in one of my videos, I said about the list. I don't know what your list is. So when I said about women pursuing a man, I don't think it's wrong for her to pursue a man. Because you saw what you saw on your list. Hold on, wait a minute. 6'6", okay. He tall, dark, okay. Wait a minute. He got. Wait a minute. I think he's the one.
But then they're afraid to go say something.
I'm closed mouth don't get fed.
Okay.
But we saying, well, man, supposed to. If I do all the pursuing, what he supposed to do? Well, hold on now. I didn't say do all that. You need to make the initiative and say, hey, I like you. I want you. Whatever. Let's go on a date. Whatever. It just, hey, I got 2 tickets. Whatever. However, go from there. But I'm pretty sure he's going to be assertive. But in the end result, there are guys that are not assertive. We have to understand what we think because he got muscles or he got a big chest or, he well endowed and things of that nature. He's supposed to be just this aggressive guy. No, this small guy like that. So you're going to leave him because he's not assertive? That's your job to balance him.
Wait a minute, you said job. You know how some people just don't want to work.
That's your job. I mean, so you going to let him go because he's not? That's the whole point of building. And those are the brownie points of saying, hey, I done brought Kiki from here to here. That's just like when I tell somebody, hey, I'm not used to X, Y, Z. Your eyes gonna get big and say, oh snap, I got the show out. Well, I ain't never had that. Oh well, I'm about to lay it out. I'm about to put the rose petals, light candles, cook dinner, and all this stuff. Whatever, boom. You ain't gonna say, I'll think about it. No, you gonna show out. I'm a person that get off on turning somebody out. I'm sorry. I want to show you something new.
Right.
So now I can put my stamp on this. My whole thing when it in. Don't act like you came up with this. Give my credit.
Okay.
Give my credit. Give my credit. Hey, I learned the banana split with Amari. Yep. Thank you. It is what it is. So. Point of it, I feel like so many women are scared, and we have to say it's trust issues. And that's what go back with your first thing is single. That's the time to deal with those.
You said because it went out for a minute. You said trust issues.
Yeah, we deal with trust issues, and this is the reason why we scared to invest into men because we feel like it's not going to pan out. One, you already told 500 billion sales that you're not going to mount or get anything. That law of attraction is real. You are matching whatever. At the end of the day, you're matching frequency. Well, guys, what you describe to, what you believe in, what God that you honor and praise to, you didn't told 5 billion million sales that you're not going to have or he's not going to do or X, Y, and Z. That's trust issues, right? And so we have these underlying trust issues that we didn't deal with in our single time of just being with ourselves.